This is the introduction and conclusion sample mini speech for Comm102 about how to become the greatest salesperson, how to be the best. Is it true that some of the greatest opportunities to make money in this world are done through sales? Is it possible to make hundreds, thousands, even millions by being the greatest salesperson? Where does it all start? What can you do to be the best? I'm here to tell you that yes, it is possible. Yes, you can make an unbelievable amount of money through sales. Now, to increase your success rate, obviously there are certain steps that you need to follow in order to obtain your goal. It doesn't just happen, right? Over my past 8 years of experience in sales, I have been involved with a variety of different types of sales products, including retail, services such as window washing, door-to-door, sales of pest control, security, and smart homes. And now I currently manage a team with the #1 smart home company in the world. And I'm constantly training recruits in this position, and I train them how to succeed in this industry following these certain steps so that they know what exactly they need to do in order to be successful every time they speak to a potential customer. In my experience, I've learned that the very first thing that an individual needs to have before you get into the different steps of what you need to say, how you need to say it, is that you need to have the desire. You need to have the drive to be able to go out and push yourself to be the best. If you do not have that drive, if you don't have the desire to be the best, there's nothing that I could say or that anybody can say that will help you achieve your goal of being the greatest salesperson. If you have that desire, if you have the drive to be the one that dominates the competition in your industry, then that's when you're ready to start following the steps. Now, once you have that, you just need to be pointed in the right direction. You can follow these certain steps in order to be successful that I have narrowed down just with my experience in sales. I've narrowed it down to 5 steps that we'll talk about today. And #1, above all, you need to have a reason. You need to have a reason why you are going out every day, why you are choosing to be involved with sales, to base your salary off of commission rather than a safe hourly, income that'll be constant. Because obviously the money is in sales if you trust in yourself and you know you can do it. But in order to get to that step, you have to have a reason why. And #2 is knowing how to grab your prospect's attention, knowing what you need to say to break their preoccupation if they're busy with something, knowing how to keep their attention once you have grabbed it, once you have started talking to them, keep them involved, what you need to say. #3, leading into that, is the ability to control the conversation and communicate with your customer. You need to tailor your sales pitch to each individual. No two people are the same, meaning that your sales pitch is never going to be exactly the same. You need to be able to read that person and know what is going to fit them for their needs and what are their hot buttons that you need to focus on. #4 is the ABCs, as we call them, and that's always be closing. You need to use soft closes and hard closes throughout your sale so that you are getting closer and closer to completing that sales process. Number 5 is, in my opinion, the most important step that you need to complete, and that is to keep training. Now, when I say complete, I guess you never really finish training, because if you want to be the best and you want to dominate the industry, then you need to always be learning. If you have not considered that you need to be on the top of your game, learning everything new that's coming out, if you're not going to train, you have literally quit learning. You can't do that. You need to be obsessed with what you do. In conclusion, as I have done sales after sales, I have learned over the years the importance of these steps that we've discussed. I know that when these steps become second nature, and when you no longer have to think about them, your success rate only continues to grow. Now, obviously, doing that and training and practicing and constantly going over these steps is the only way that you're truly going to be the best and to dominate the industry. Your goal is never to be just another good competitor. Your goal is to be the best. If you are constantly hungry and fighting to be the best, then you will be. I know that if you study these steps and you incorporate them in your life, you'll be successful. The money is out there. You need to decide when you're going to go out and get it. Nothing's just going to be handed to you. You need to decide whether it's going to be in the next few years, if you're going to make the decision to go out, next week, tomorrow, or if you're just going to start now. You decide. Thank you.